How's it going, AfroDJRacks? This is AfroDJMac with a new free Ableton Live pack for you. This week we're going to give you a New York style compressor, and basically what that is, it's right here. It allows you to mix a compressed signal with a dry signal, and that will allow you to have the best of both worlds. Sometimes a compressor will kill your dynamics, but when you mix in the original and the compressed signal together, the original maintains the dynamic range of your signal, and the compressor gives you that fullness and that extra pump that you might be looking for. So I'm going to show you how it works. Got a little simple beat here. Okay, that's what we'll work with for demonstration purposes. So we have an audio effect rack with two chains. The first one is dry. That's just the unaffected signal, which is what you hear right now. Here we have another chain with a compressor on it right here. And I've mapped out these different controls, and what this allows you to do basically is mix in the compressed signal and tweak the compressed signal as much as you like. I also threw a saturator on here just for a little fun. We'll talk about that later. But right now I'm going to play the beat. I'm going to mix in the compressor volume with this knob here, which is just controlling the chain volume right here. So you mix this into taste. Sometimes you want a lot, sometimes you want just a touch. So we'll hear what happens. You can see the compressor's working right now. So I'll mix it in. You notice how it gets a bit fuller and louder. So we can play around with our threshold if you don't want that much. Normally when you're doing this New York style compression, you want a lot of compression. Since you have the dry going in too, you usually want to like really pump this and get it cranking. Just like that, maybe. We can play with the attack to allow the transients to cut through a bit. Like so. Or we can really clamp it down. And when you do that, you kind of have a little freedom to compress the signal a bit more. But basically, these knobs will control the compressor here. Play around with the threshold, add it in as you like. Give it a little more time on the attack. And I also threw a saturator on here just for a little extra grit. And these drums are already pretty gritty. It gives it some extra punch. So here's the original. Now we give them a lot more beef by throwing on the New York style compressor. I hope you find this useful. I use this rack all the time. Very handy. It's very quick to use. If you like it, spread the word around. Let people know. Thanks a lot for following, and see you soon.